I'm your sidekick, Amy.
Welcome back.
Yes, happy Saturday.
Yes. Rainy, dreary Saturday out.
Cold and crappy.
Yeah.
Good knitting day.
Yeah. I wanted to take the kids to the zoo tomorrow, but
Nah.
not in the rain and cold.
No.
So I think it only said like 42 degrees or
For
something.
Pete's sake.
I don't know if that's right.
Oh,
But
boy.
yeah, it's yucky out
Well,
there.
my kid from California and his fiance are freezing, so.
Yeah, oh, I bet they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably want winter coats.
Well, you know what? And I think I have one that will be just fine on Ashley.
Okay.
But yes, I'm taking pity on her. She's freezing.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh.
So other than that, what's new?
Not much.
Oh, there was a lot new
Oh,
last
come on.
week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a big birthday last week, and I will tell you, it was probably the best birthday ever. We
Good.
had celebrated here at the yarn shop, and my husband made arrangements. Yes, we had Elvis come. He sang. We had cake, and did we laugh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm still walking around the block.
Good, good. Oh, yeah. Yep.
No, it was a wonderful birthday. So, and my balloon is still here. I got to remember to take my balloon home today.
Yeah.
Because I forgot Thursday when I was here. It's like,
Yeah, I thought maybe you
don't-
were leaving it for the next birthday.
I don't know. Whose birthday's next?
I don't know. Mona said hers is a month away yet, so I
Okay.
don't think it'll last that long.
No, probably not. It's a pretty balloon. I should take it home.
Yeah.
Cora will like it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So,
So.
that's what was new. She had to have me talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least a
No,
little bit.
it was fun. I think we laughed so hard our cheeks hurt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was fun. Yeah, just a lot of different stuff made us laugh. It was just relaxing and nice. Those knit-ins are wonderful.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I just love. You know, we sit here and we talk about a whole bunch of stuff and nothing
Right.
of real importance all the time, but you know, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely a community, and I think that, you know, my knitting, okay, I've knit my whole life, true, but I knit more now than I ever have, and I think a lot of that has to do with the community.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. Nice place to do it.
yeah.
So,
So what are we going to talk about today?
I don't know. Well, we got a few new things at the shop.
Yeah, it's not new yarn season yet, but
No.
we've got a few things. Some restocks on Encore.
Right.
Yeah, this stuff is pretty soft, you know.
Yeah.
Encore, we got a yellow. This is a nice guy color. That kind of gray and black.
Now
and
these two,
tweedy.
somebody actually special ordered them with a blue, I think. They were making the night sky with moons
Oh.
in a baby blanket.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that Becky's friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those were cool.
Those are cool.
And I don't remember if she ordered that or I just got it because it was a new color.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a color
Purple. It's got some flecks of teal in there, lighter colors, maybe a green going on or an olive.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's really pretty.
So Encore is a very affordable
Yeah.
yarn, and it's
Yeah. This stuff is.
75-25 blend acrylic wool.
And it's $6.49. I mean, let's face it, there are just some people that's the yarn that they deserve. You know?
Oh yeah. If you're doing gift knitting,
Gift
definitely.
knitting, baby blanket knitting, oh gosh, kid hat knitting,
Yeah.
mitten knitting.
Yep. I even
Definitely.
made a sweater with Encore DK. Not my favorite sweater, because of all the acrylic, but I mean, I made one with it, and I do wear it occasionally.
My whole deal with acrylic is that when it's working its way through my hands as I'm knitting it, it never feels as soft and as wool.
Oh,
Okay? That's just my hang up. I think it's just
Yeah.
I'm nuts. Okay? But this stuff is really nice. I've knit many a baby sweater with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I don't like to bash acrylic, but I know, and sometimes I come off sounding like I do. But this is the softest acrylic I've ever knit with, and I like it. So,
I bash acrylic a little bit if somebody's making a adult-sized sweater,
yeah.
because acrylic makes me sweat. If it's 100% especially.
Well,
And
I've been toying with the idea of making my adult boys, my son's sweaters. But the problem with it is that, yeah, if I make it out of wool, are they going to be able to maintain it? But if I make it out of acrylic, am I going to be able to knit it,
right.
So-
I'd go like with a Cascade 220 or something like that.
Yeah, that's a nicer product, definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. The other new thing we got is some pom-poms. Pom-poms that I didn't make. Usually the white and brown ones up there I've all made. Now these are commercial ones, and they have an elastic in them. So you could potentially sew a button inside your hat and then put this through and put the elastic around the button. I think that might be a little floppy on top. You'd have to see in your application, and if it is, I'd either sew it down or use a snap. Just because the elastic's there doesn't mean you have to do it.
Yeah, I've done the same thing with snaps. I've put snaps on,
Yeah.
and I have not regretted it. The snap stays firm. I'm much happier that the pom-pom doesn't flop. Because you put a pom-pom on, and when they flop, I hate the way that looks.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
so we
And
got,
these
this pink
are
is pretty.
very affordable. I just ordered 2 colors because I wanted to see if I liked them because the price was so cheap.
Yeah, $3.69.
Yeah. So
Can't
I didn't
argue
know
with
if
that.
I'd like them. So I only ordered 2 colors to start. But I think I'm going to go back and get the rest of the colors. Get ready for winter.
Yeah, definitely. This would definitely be a
Yeah.
get ready for winter knitting kind of object.
I'm going to still make my long hair
I
white
like
ones.
those though too.
Yeah, I'm not so wild about the brown ones, which were shorter fur like this. But the long hair ones, I like those. So
Yeah.
I'll continue to make those.
That's what we have new this week.
Yep.
Okay, what else we got today?
Well,
FOs?
I don't have any FOs. You have to show all your FOs.
Voila.
You better stand up.
Voila. Oh, it's
you're getting
wrinkly now.
wrinkled.
Yeah, wrinkled from sitting here. There it is. And see my little triangle insert?
Yeah.
Love that.
Beautiful.
Okay. Voila.
That's the Roselle knit along.
Yes. So, you want to show yours?
Yeah, you're mean. I'll
What a
show
smart
it.
ass.
Yes. This is mine. Still working on the front. I have bound off the armholes and made a couple inches on the arms.
The top part
That's-
goes quick.
Yeah. But I'm still on the first clue.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I think, let's see, Levon, I know, is sewing hers together. Roxanne's been busy with traveling, so I'm sure she's not very far.
Right.
What did Lori do? I know Lori Stino was working on it.
I haven't seen her in a couple weeks.
Ah, Lori, how's your sweater coming? I
Yeah.
know she was going to start over because she didn't like her yarn.
Maybe she said she put hers on timeout.
Is that what it was?
I think the last Thursday she was here, she said it was going on timeout.
Okay. Well, at any rate, got it done. I like it. I mean,
I
It's-
love the yarn.
I do too. This is really nice. We need this in more colors. Come fall.
I'll see if they have more.
Yeah.
I think I had 6 colors. I don't know if that's all they had, but I'll check.
Yeah, because this really
Yeah.
was nice for. It's a sport weight, knit up beautifully in this, blocked really nice. It's soft. I'm very
Yeah.
happy with the yarn. We'll see what it washes like, but you know, as far as blocking is concerned, and I don't know, with a sweater like this, I might be inclined that when I wash it, I just reblock it anyways. You know,
Yeah.
instead of, soak it in the sink, hand wash it rather than throw it in the washing machine. Something like this. I want my lace on my sleeves to be right, So
Yeah.
I'm not sure washing matters. One thing I did notice about it is that when I was seaming it, you cannot pull on it real much. It
Okay.
will pull apart.
Oh, your lace?
No,
Or
the fiber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the strand I was sewing with. I pulled, because I was doing mattress stitch on the side. And how you do it loose
Yeah, and then
before
you give it a
tug. Well, I kind of over tugged.
Oh.
And there were a couple places where I had to reattach my yarn, my mattress stitch, because I pulled too tight.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Is
now
it-
I'm thinking it was a maybe not meant to be sewn with kind of thing.
Yeah. Is it it's not single ply? Well, it might be.
No, there's a twist.
Okay.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's cotton wool. It's like 50-50 blend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or close.
Yeah.
And it's called United by Queensland. It knits up beautifully.
Oh, I love it. I love knitting with it. So, I mean,
Okay. Very nice.
I have no complaints. But yeah, we had. I think we need more colors. We've got
Okay.
gray. I know there's a red over there. There's a little bit more of this color left.
Yeah. There were 6 colors, but they were kind of dark, more like fall colors.
Yeah, yeah,
Not a lot of lights.
yeah. I think that red would be pretty knit up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because it's more of a barn red, not a bright red.
Yeah. But, so I would definitely use the yarn again.
Okay. Nice.
Definitely.
All right. You
Okay.
have more FOs because I saw one on Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, here it is. This is called Breezeway. That's, I think, Breezeway. I think that's the name. Ta-da. It's a cropped, very basic tee that you can knit it out of a solid. You can knit it out of a speckle. You can have an absolutely crazy variegated. I tested this for Laura Ayler. The pattern, I think, is going to come out next week.
Okay.
Okay? But it's okay, I knit this seriously. I think it took a week.
Wow.
That's how quick this went.
Is that DK?
No, it's fingering. It's
Really?
knit at a very,
in a week.
it's maybe a week and a half.
Wow.
I was pretty monogamous though, because it was a test and I wanted to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, you got a little garter up here
Mm-hmm.
and a little garter down here. And then it's a combination of raglan and, what's that called? A yoke.
Around you.
A round yoke. So you start out with a round yoke, but then you switch to raglan down here.
Oh, okay.
And it lays really nice. And then it does have the longer hem and back. So there's some short rows on the back side, which I like the technique she used because I can't see it where they are, where my turns were. If I
Okay.
do a wrap and turn, I always get a weird loop.
Yeah,
You know,
more
but-
and more designers are using German short
That's
rows.
what this was. It was a German short row. So the other cool thing about this, okay, this is how I wore it. But if you are careful with weaving in your ends,
Mm-hmm.
you can wear it inside out, or whatever, how you want to call it,
Oh.
and show the pearl side.
Yeah,
and it
a
just
whole
changes
different
the look.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Changes the whole look. So
Very
I
nice.
wore it with the stockinette side.
Okay, next time you'll have to wear it the
I'll have
other
to wear
way.
it the other way. But
Very
I
nice.
love this sweater. Okay, I want to knit this again. I don't know what I want to knit it. And for me to want to knit it again, then you know I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never knit anything twice. I figure I'm
Yeah.
done with it once. And never is a really long time, and I don't really never knit
Mm-hmm.
it twice. But very few things will I say I want to knit twice. This was one of them. And so, yeah, I want to knit it. I was thinking using my Magpie Magic.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of doing that. So
Nice.
we'll see.
Okay.
I got a lot on the needles and a lot going on right now. So
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to get to it. Oh, and then
Yeah,
the next one,
before
this
ZK
is cropped, and I wore a cami underneath it because you know that whole crop thing and the belly and you know, that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take the same pattern, and this one I did per pattern. She wanted it cropped. I did it cropped. Okay, I'm happy with the way it turned out. That said, now I want to knit one long. I'm going to take
Okay.
the same pattern, and I'm going to, when I get to the hip width that I want, I'll stop the increasing because you increase, so there's kind of a swing to it.
Okay.
And when I get to the hip measurement that I want, the hip,
Yeah.
then from there, I'll just go straight down and I'll do the short rows to do the back hem, and I'm going to knit it long.
Okay.
Like hip length kind of thing. So that's what
Yeah.
my next one's going to be. So it's
Yeah.
not exactly the same thing, but that was two full skeins. I think I had a smidge left, a little itty bitty ball left
Okay.
of fingering weight yarn,
Okay.
and it was like 420 yards in this skein,
Okay.
and that was a single ply. So I'm curious how a twist would look differently.
Okay. It might not. You might have to swatch it because that looks like it's on pretty big needles.
I
Would
think
that
I
be-
knit that on a 5.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but I knit loose.
But yeah, but
So.
you gotta make sure, something with a tight twist, like the Magpie Magic, might be kind of thin for a sweater on a 5.
You got a good point. Oh,
This being a single ply, it was a little thicker. Something like knitted wit, which is a little thicker. That'd be good.
mm-hmm.
That'd be really good.
Yeah. We also have that Mad Hatter yarn. Oh gosh.
Oh,
Fabulous,
the Wonderland. Yeah.
Wonderland. We've got some single plies in that.
That,
I think that would be-
Wonderland would be beautiful in that.
Yeah.
That one that Megan had.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
Pink and purple.
Oh, that'd be so
That'd
pretty.
be gorgeous. Yes.
So there'll be another one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when, but so well, she's happily knitting away here on her
Yeah,
Giselle.
yeah, because I feel shamed into it. You want to know what I did last weekend?
This is cool.
I played with dyeing yarn naturally, and I made onion skin yarn. I don't know how
That color is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I love, love, love it. So I made 2 hanks of it. I rolled this one up in a ball, and then I knit a little swatch that I'm going to throw in the wash machine tonight. Wash it and dry it, make sure it's color fast. So yeah, so I moored it into yarn, you know, and that had to simmer for an hour. And then I had to make the dye, which that also simmered for an hour. And then I took the skins out of the water, and I was kind of smart in that. I did it in a spaghetti cooker.
Oh, there
and
you
so
go.
I put all the onion skins in the spaghetti cooker, so I didn't have to sift through it or strain it, you know, pour it back and forth. All I had to do was lift the onion skins out and take them
Wow.
over to the sink. So, yeah, I did the mordant in the garage because I heard that can give you a headache when that's heating up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I did that out in the garage. in a
Mordant.
nest.
What is it?
I used alum and cream of tartar mixture.
Okay, so
It's like
mordant
a
is a
fixative.
technique, a fixative.
It's
Got
a
it.
fixative, so that the dye will stick to the yarn. You don't always need to do. You don't need to do that if you're using acid dyes, or if you're using plant materials. But if you're using animal fibers and natural dyes, you have to have a mordant most times.
Wow. Guess I'm learning something.
Yeah. Oh, I've been reading a lot. There's a few things that'll work without, or sometimes it'll work without, but it'll be very faded compared to this.
Okay.
And this is gorgeous, so I think
It is. I mean,
it's right. It's the right thing. I did use a little extra. The one recipe I had said to use half as much onion skins as you had yarn, and I had
by weight?
Yeah, I had 200 grams of yarn, and I put 270. No,
200 grams of yarn and 270 grams.
no, I cut some out of there. It was like 70 grams over, so 170 it was.
Okay.
Yeah, 170. So it was definitely over. So I'll have to remember that one because I have one more of this base.
Okay.
So I'll remember that and make another one the same. If this washes nice. If this doesn't wash nice, then I know I need to do a vinegar rinse after.
Yeah, because salt or vinegar or something like that will
Well,
set.
I have citric acid and vinegar.
Okay.
I have those 2 choices.
Okay.
So if this fades in the wash, then I'll put this back in a hank and rinse it in vinegar and do the whole swatch and wash thing again.
Yeah.
And if that don't work, then I'll try the citric acid. I'm figuring out a formula so that I can repeat it and have it nice.
It's knitting science.
It's fun.
It's creepy weird. Knitting science.
Mm-hmm.
Me, just give me a pattern and some sticks.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I've never had the desire to dye. I mean, I'm enjoying watching you figure this all out, and I find it fascinating. But nah, I don't need to do that. And
Yeah.
you know, but the same thing is true. There's all these people that want to spin.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, Amy wants to spin in the worst way. I mean, she really does, and that's great. You know, I've never had the desire to do that either.
Yeah, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
Oh
is.
my God, all the fleeces you get then, and then sometimes you get them and they're all dirty, like full of things from the field that the lambs are in.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck, I wouldn't want to clean
Yeah, I even
all
get annoyed
that.
every now and then. You know, you find the piece of lone straw
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your hank. You know,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No?
But,
So,
yeah,
I don't want
no.
to get into the spinning.
I look at it this way. I don't mind paying people to make pretty yarn for me.
Right, right. There's a lot available, and I think, you know, that's the thing.
You know,
it's
but, yeah.
available. So you don't
On the
have
other
to.
hand, I admire the people that when I'm like on a Helen Stewart chat, about her latest Shawl Society, which came out this week, by the way.
Oh yeah, I saw something in Revelry. I was gonna ask,
It's
is
gorgeous.
it Shawl Society 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they were on 5 for some reason,
No,
but I
4.
saw it was in the top 20.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I you know, they'll talk, well, I'll have to spin something up, and I'm going, okay. I admire
Yeah.
those people, but nah, not me. I just as soon go buy
Right.
pretty yarn. So
Well, you know, maybe in places where they don't have nice yarn shops, that's what you do.
could be.
Yep.
Could be.
So what else are you working on? We can go back and forth.
Okay. I have
We
two.
know you were finishing a lot,
Well, yeah.
so.
I'm going to get one of these two done in a week or so, but that probably won't happen.
Oh.
This is going to be a class. So, I'm just saying. It's a sweater. I am knitting it in Kobasi DK. Amazing yarn, if I do say so. All right. It's designed by Laura Nelkin. I took a class in this at the Ann Bud retreat we went to last fall. And it's called Novus Construction. And this is something that within Laura Nelkin's body of knitting pattern work, she's really perfected this, I think. And I don't know if she invented it or what, but this is where I found it. You start here or here, if you want a long sleeve, knit this way, and then across the body. So where like on this sweater, my stockinette is up and down. On this sweater, it will go side to side. Okay, so I started out, I've got, this is my one sleeve right here. I'm gonna see. It's got this cute lace running across the top of the sleeve. Okay, and now right here you can see where I've split. This is the neck, and I'm working on this sweater has a little bit of a V in the front, so my back is gonna continue to be straight. Now there was some decreasing for the shoulder, but now I'm just decreasing on the front half. I'm knitting with 2 balls, one the front and the back at the same time. No counting rows. And then when you get to the other side, you go back to 1 ball and connect it all, and then you do the other sleeve, okay? Then you block it flat open, okay? It's a big one piece, and after you've got it blocked, then you take your sides, so that's where this green yarn is. That's a provisional cast on right there. You take your sides and put them together, and you knit. In this case, this pattern, it's the same lace that's on the sleeve, and you knit it to connect the front to back. So there's a strip that gets put in there.
Is there, like, does she have it slip the first stitch or? Oh, it's provisional.
It's provisional.
Oh, so you just pick up one, knit a row, pick up one, knit
Yeah.
a row,
Something
okay.
like that. So, I want to put a class together on this, on how to do this. I have to say, I'm having a blast knitting it. Because,
Okay.
I mean, I started this at the retreat, and I'm almost halfway. I figure once I get to
Okay.
the bottom of the front decreases and start working my way down, I'm halfway. And I'm almost there. I think I got like 16 rows,
Okay.
something like that.
How long do you think of a class it'll be? Like 2 sessions or?
I don't know. We got to work
Okay.
that. This is
Okay.
all. Those are the details we got to work out.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
But I would love to do a class on this because this is really fun. And she's got other patterns within the series that are also in my queue that I want to knit. So I thought we could do a class, or we could do a knit along with it,
Or maybe a combination.
or something. Yeah,
You
I don't know.
Just do a one session class, and then have a knit along for the finishing of it.
I think I would do 2.
Oh, okay.
Because one, I want, in the first session, I want to explain the construction and what you're doing, okay? And then in the second one, I want to talk about the sides, putting it together on the sides. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
yes.
And then the knitting part in between, we can do knit along.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think so.
to me, because when I looked at the pattern, those were the 2 things I had to figure out.
Right. And I think you'll need to teach provisional cast on. Not everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm
All
thinking.
right.
Come fall.
Oh, that's in
Or-
fall.
Well, I got to
or
have this
July?
baby done, or maybe July. Maybe July.
Okay.
Yeah. And then somebody can decide if they want to do a short sleeve one or the long sleeve one.
Okay.
Because I do want to knit the long sleeve one. There were actually two of them in there. One, it's really cool. It's got stripes, and that's the thing is you can make vertical stripes with this.
Yeah.
You know, you buy you do a sweater pattern, and all the time you got stripes going around.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not always a fan of stripes that go around,
Sure.
but
And
vertical, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
yeah. If you want to have variegated yarn that doesn't have a horizontal pattern, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. So
Very
that's what I'm
nice.
working on. So I've been pretty much monogamous with this all week.
Okay.
And then my test knit, I always got to have a test knit.
Yeah.
But that I'm doing, I didn't work on it all. But I think I talked about it. Did we talk about it maybe 2 weeks ago?
I think you just showed it. I don't
Okay,
think
so here it
you
is.
were working on it yet.
I don't think I was working on it because I didn't have the yarn. Okay, so, this is going to be a long rectangular wrap. You start with what's called a pinhole cast on in the center. Okay, there's a hole there right now. You can kind of see the hole. Well, that'll get tightened up with my tail. And so there won't be really a hole. But, and then you knit the center square. And then there's a whole bunch of texture and stripes that work their way going out. So right here is where my side that I'm going out on is. So it's going to be a rather long, wide wrap.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
I thought you were doing one stripe, one stripe. You're not doing
No.
that? You decided not? Okay.
No, well, because you can't. Because you got too many balls attached.
Oh, okay. You'd have to split your yarn all into 2 balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what I would think I'm going to do now is, okay, I've gotten the darker blue here and the pink. I'm done with those 2 colors on this side. So now I think I'm going to do those 2 colors on this side.
Okay.
And then I'm supposed to add in, this is my next color over here,
Okay.
okay? So I could put this one in, but I think I want to avoid second side syndrome, like
Yeah.
second sock syndrome. I think that it'll be so much fun knitting the front side. I'll keep going, and oh crap, I gotta do the other
Yeah.
side. To me, that would be like knitting something twice.
Right.
So that's what I think I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So
Nice.
it'll be, I don't have to have this done till July, so that's kind of why I wasn't hurrying on it.
Oh, okay.
So those are my
That's
2
your
projects
test
I got going on. Yeah, I'm testing this for Lisa Ross. I think she's going to have some samples of it finished up, hopefully for ZK.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have my sample finished up for ZK. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I gotta get the name of this thing. I don't know it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I've been crocheting also. I wanted to take my Magpies Magic yarn and crochet a shawl. I went on Ravelry to find a crescent-shaped shawl because, I just didn't have time to design my own. I didn't want to put that much brain power in it right now. I can't find the front page. So I took this pattern, Claziana,
something like that.
and this is the
beautiful.
shawl, but I didn't want that shape. I didn't want a deep V. I wanted a crescent. So it also came with a rectangle. So I started doing the rectangle, but on the ends, I'm adding stitches, adding 2 stitches every row. So giving it an angled end. But now here's my dilemma. I got this far, and I was loving it, but I don't like the green in there. I wanted to add more green and more pink, so I was going to add green now and then pink at the very end for the last
I don't
lace.
like that green in there either.
So I'm going to rip it out. And I thought I had more of this at home, but I couldn't find it. This color that I
That
had,
might be a better
but
option.
this is all I could find.
Oh,
That would have been perfect,
wow.
but I couldn't find it. Maybe that's all I had left from my sweater. This is from my glacier tunic I showed you a couple podcasts ago. I also have this ball left, but I think that
don't like
green's
that
a little
either.
dark. I need to have more of this. Because
Well,
that
whose was that?
This was black cat fiber.
You can get hold
The
of
rest,
that.
yeah, the rest of this is Laurel's. And I mean, those greens almost match perfect. So I'm sure she could do, if I asked her to do another
Why
one.
don't- Who, Laurel?
This was
or-
Laurel's, this one,
Why don't
this
you give
one-
this sample? Give this to Laurel,
and ask her to
and ask her
match
to see.
it.
Or I know that Laurel dyed up because it was in my swag bag from the retreat. You know, she had all those mini skeins in there. She gave me a pink. That's
Yeah.
amazing with this.
I had that pink too, but I already put it in the
put
granny
it in-
stripe
Well,
blanket.
Laurel, you got any more of that pink? Joanne needs some.
Oh, I need pink and I need some of this green.
Dye her up some pink and green.
So I am gonna rip this back to there. One
Yeah.
thing, it's crochet, so it's easily rippable.
Yeah.
So here it goes.
Oh no, now she's ripping on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yep. And is that all I have? That's all I'm working on.
Wow, not a lot of
No.
stuff going
well,
on
I got
here.
a quilt going on. I started one
Yeah,
over
I
there.
saw that. What you making over there?
Oh, it's a present for somebody, so I don't want to say on the podcast.
Oh.
I will show it on the next podcast. It'll be done because I have to have it
Oh,
done sometime in June.
okay.
So it will be complete. Not like all my other quilt tops hanging around here that are not quilted or bound. This one will be done. This one has to be done. I work best under pressure.
Okay, I thought you just didn't finish the quilt tops because they're lighter to hang.
Nope, just no time to do them.
Oh, well.
Yeah, maybe we'll tell everybody that, but not, well, now it's too late. The whole world
You
knows.
blew it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, I'll rip this later.
Okay.
So, that's
Let's see.
all I had.
Okay.
What's coming up?
What's coming up? Oh, classes. I have been on a class thought process tear lately. All right, because I am trying to figure out what I want to do for a few class things. So, first off, we are going to be starting a color work class, making an Afghan, following Michelle Hunter's book, building with color. What this is you knit strips, basically. They're about 6-8 inches wide, and they're yay long, I don't know, however long you want them. And then you sew those together. But there's 10 strips, and each of the 10 strips is a different color work technique. There's some mosaic, there's some intarsia, there's all kinds of, things in there. And we are going to follow the book, knitting one strip at a time. That class starts on June, last Wednesday in June, so June 26th. And we're going to meet here at the shop. It's only going to be an hour long because once we talk about that technique, you go knit a strip. Boom, done. And then there will also be a session where we talk about seaming the strips. We're going to get really good at mattress stitch because that's what's used in the book. And I think that mattress stitch will lend itself well to all of the strips. I think, in fact, I might even put an edge stitch on every strip to make sure you have a mattress stitch place to sew into.
Oh, yeah, you slip
know?
the first stitch.
Yeah.
And
Well, not slip it, just knit it.
oh.
Always knit that first stitch or purl
Oh,
that
yeah,
first
yeah,
stitch.
yeah. With
so that
mattress,
there's
you just want it regular.
you
right.
just want one stitch on the edge then you put your mattress stitch through this,
Okay.
between that and your next stitch. And I'm thinking that would be an easier way to do the mattress stitch on that.
Wouldn't she have already accounted for that?
Yeah, would think, but I don't remember. So
Okay.
I have to go back and maybe she did. For all I know, maybe she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's how she told you to join it. I would
Yeah, it's
think.
I looked it up when when I was looking at Levon's book on Thursday. It is definitely mattress stitch, and I used to hate mattress stitch. I have to admit it, but when I was sitting Thursday night after I left here doing these side seams because that's all that I needed to do when I got home, it's quick.
And it's like magic when you pull it tight.
Yeah, it is. It's like I can look and there's no place where they don't line up.
Yeah.
It's like wow.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And now that, when we were talking about acrylic, that's a good place.
To use acrylic.
Works well. So like the Encore, but in DK. Or
I'm using the Uptown DK. On
yeah,
mine.
that's 100% acrylic. And
Well,
this is
but
75.
Mine was going to be for my granddaughter.
Right.
And I didn't want to deal with wool with that.
Right.
You know, I'm thinking she'll schlep that around and whatever.
Afghans last forever. I'm still using mine from my grandma from 1976, I think.
Wow.
1976. Yes.
Yeah. So that's coming up. So I'm really excited about that. I have mine started, and it's been started for a while. I just haven't finished it. Oops.
Yeah.
And so I've got a few strips done already, so
Okay.
that's the class we'll start out with. We do them actually in order. I don't jump around because I just I'm one of these people. I go from beginning to end, start to finish. You know, chapter 1, 2, 3. I never jump. So
Okay.
that's coming up. And Joanne is going to find out today, after we're done taping, what the mystery patterns are for next year.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I got it all figured out, and I can't wait. So I'm going to be picking some yarn and doing some stealth knitting in the next couple of
Okay.
months. So
I better get
Yes.
my notebook out when we're done.
yes, we definitely
Yeah.
need a notebook here because you
'Cause,
got to
we'll
help
do
me.
that, and we'll write out all the classes for summer and beginning
Yeah.
of fall.
Yeah.
We'll schedule all those, so they should be on the computer sometime next week then for all the new classes.
So I am so excited though. The Mystery Shawl project. Okay, I will give one hint. It's Mystery Mania, but we're dropping the word shawl
Okay.
because there might be a reason it can't be called a shawl.
Okay.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
So there are other things in the series this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we.
Oh, and right now, last year's Mystery Shawl Mania is in the front window. You should come take a peek. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to look at all the cool things people did with the shawls that we knit last year. And yeah, the colors, I mean, some of them are just gorgeous. So yeah, very excited to, stop by. You just got to come and look in that window.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Mona did a nice job laying them all out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool.
And anything else coming up? Your Ravelry class is this Wednesday, I believe. So, not this Wednesday.
The 29th.
Yeah. Next week.
22nd. Yeah, 22nd's the wedding anniversary.
Yeah, a week from Wednesday is
Yeah.
your Ravelry class.
Yeah. So.
July will be, I think it's July 17th is Sidewalk Sale. And you know what else is coming up? Our 4-year anniversary is June 11th.
And that's like right after Knit in Public Day. Knit in Public Day is June 8th, I believe. That's the second Saturday in June.
Okay.
And we'll be knitting in public. Probably set up a tent or awning of some sort out front.
Right. And if it rains, we'll just sit
We'll
in
publicly
the front
knit in here.
windows. Yep.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to get our yarn wet.
Yeah.
So,
That'll
so
be
that's
fun.
coming June 8th. And, we might have to celebrate the anniversary a day or two early. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
So-
coming up 4 years.
4 years. Yep.
Wow.
And it's 27 days till I retire.
Oh, well. Thank you very much for sharing that.
Oh,
Okay, well,
but I'm thinking of all the things I can do, and I know I won't have time for all of them. But yeah,
she's
I
going
want
to
to
be
do.
busier when she retires than she is now.
Yeah, because there's a few designs I want to do, so that means a lot of sample knitting for designs. I want to keep going with my natural dyeing. I don't want to compete with Laurel at all. She does the bright, vibrant acid dyes.
And she's beautiful.
And she does great work, yes. So I only want to do the natural dyes, and I'm not going to have huge quantities or anything. It'll just be as a hobby, and I will be selling them by midsummer. I'll be doing coffee and beets and avocados, blackberries, birch bark.
I want to see that one.
Yeah, the birch bark's kind of supposed to be pink. And you know, things like this, I will over dye with coffee or something, you know, to make more colors. I mean, imagine adding just a little bit of brown tonal on top of this.
Wow.
You know, that might be pretty cool. Or add a little
It's a
green.
whole new world.
A little green on top of the birch leaves on top of this. That'd be cool too.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, stay tuned. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and let's see. Let me think. I have 16 days of school left.
Okay.
Yep. 4, 4, 5, and 3. 4. Yeah. So 4, 4, 8. Yeah. 16. But I'm not counting.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's what we got for today. Anything else we're thinking of?
I can't think of anything else. Well, I just hope it gets warm and you can enjoy your summer.
Yeah.
I hope it's above 60 degrees when we knit in public.
It's like winter won't let go.
No.
I mean, this is crazy.
We had one night that was 70 degrees. We can't even say a day that was 70 because in the morning it was rainy and cold.
Well, actually,
didn't
when I
get-
left here Thursday night, it was beautiful.
Yeah, that was it. But it didn't happen till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, the wind was off the lake again.
Yeah, that's when it got to 70. So, yeah.
Gotta love lake frigid air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I had
Yeah.
recess duty on Wednesday, and it was like sunny, but
Yeah.
cold,
Yep.
you know, so. Oh, well, what are you gonna
Yeah.
do? It'll get here. It
will.
always does.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
all right, well, then we will see you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Should
so
be
that's
good
like,
for that.
is that June 1st?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because next week it's Memorial Day weekend, so that would be June 1st.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Time flies.
Okay.
At any rate, see you in June.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.